All right, baby, Texan Nation, let's go. Let's get it. I'm going to be responding to Gabrielle the Pats fan, Byron the Pats fan, Deshaun Parks. Links at the bottom of the description if you want to check their initial videos out they made on me. Click on the bottom of the description link of this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's kick it off. Let's get down.
Why are you letting him hit me? Throw a flag! Throw a flag! They're not allowed to hit me! They keep touching me! I'm Tom Brady! They're not allowed to touch me!
In one ear and out the other, Patriots fans. I'm going to go ahead and respond to 3 video makers. The first one, I called this video Byron the Pats fan. You know, he keeps relating to, you know, the big brother, the little brother. You got the rejects, the guys who couldn't make it in the system. You know, my response to that is, really, New England is just a systems organization. If you were to unplug anybody out of there and put them in something else, chances are they can either succeed or fail. It's one or the other. Case in mind, you put Tom Brady and Belichick in Cleveland, they would never win a Super Bowl. You were to put Tom Brady maybe on San Fran, possible. Put Tom Brady on the Texans, maybe. But that's a system. That's a system that's put in place by, you know, a great front office, a great owner, a great tradition of winning since 2000. And Bill Belichick, the GOAT, who helped put that team together. More like the organization. So he keeps saying big brother is slapping little brother around. And that might have happened in week 3 and might have happened in the past. But now it's going to be a lot different, because what happens when you push a ravage animal, a ruthless animal, in the corner and it fears for its life? It strikes back. So you push that Houston Texan up against that corner, little brother gonna strike back. So big brother thinks, you know, just because he's older, he's gonna keep just, you know, pouncing on little brother. But little brother learns how to fight. He has that killer instinct in him. So as he becomes more aggressive, as he starts fighting other dogs in the yard, it gives him that experience to wise up and to learn from his mistakes. So when we approach that big dog in the yard, which is the Patriots, the bigger brother, this time the story is going to be a lot different. This time little brother is going to kick big brother's ass. And the Houston Texans are going to march into New England with a very hot, passionate fan base there, and weather, climate conditions. You guys can alter the temperatures in the locker rooms. You can overinflate the balls, underinflate the balls. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want that's going to put you at a better competitive advantage. But you still got to go out in that field and perform. You guys have proven that you can do that. But it doesn't matter what you do, because at the end of the day, we're going to hit you just as hard in the mouth as you hit us in week 3. It's going to be a very close game this time. Not going to be a blowout or nothing like that. I also want to respond to Deshaun Parks, or whatever his name is. He says, first of all, if you're going to play Rose's song, make sure you pay homage to Houston. You have to do that, especially if you're going up against the team you're playing the music of. You got to pay homage. So, I mean, that's automatic. That's just street cred. You got to pay homage to Houston rap right there, and pay homage to Roe. Pimp C, ESG, Underground Kings, all of them. You gotta pay homage. And secondly, Deshaun keeps referring to, oh, we beat you with Jacoby Brissett, then just wait till Brady comes in. Well, the Texans were trying to figure themselves out just like the Patriots were. All right? It was week 3. We just lost J.J. Watt, so the defense was still trying to, figure out its identity, if that kind of makes sense. We had over 10, 11 players injured that game. If I'm correct, I think John Simon was out, and there was a couple other guys that were out that didn't play in week 3. So our defense and our offensive line was also hit very hard as well. We had 2 offensive linemen that didn't play that game. So we were affected. Plus, Brock Osweiler barely was entering his 3rd game of the regular season. He was still, trying to learn him. He was still trying to progress, and he was still going through the mechanics and the basics and everything. And, he was still trying to gel. This team was still trying to figure out themselves. We didn't have a source of identity in week 3 versus right now. Now we're already, 19 weeks into the regular season? This team's going to be very different. We got a lot more unity. We got a lot more cohesion. We got a lot more snaps. Brock Osweiler's already had, at a 16 starts during the regular season. He started 14 of those games and played a half a game, and one of the games he was yanked out. So, plus the playoff games. So, he's had about 15 and a half games with his team. I think you're going to see a different team this week than what you normally saw Mr. Deshaun Parks in week 3. So, even though he keeps saying, we beat you with Jacoby Brissett, we beat you with a less fortunate squad, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. That's all out the window now. Our team is different than it was in week 3. The defense is playing a lot better. Offensive production, the run game's getting a lot better. Brock Osweiler's actually getting blocked. He's actually getting protected in the pocket. And that tells you something right there. We got the eye of the tiger. It's all eyes on me. The whole world is against us right now. It's us against the world. Patriots talking about, it's a revenge tour. This ain't no revenge tour. This is our revenge against you guys for beating us in the divisional playoff. This ain't revenge from week 3. This is a different scenario. You beat us during the regular season. Granted, you beat us in the divisional playoff game, but this is a rematch. This is a divisional round rematch. You guys, I'm not saying you guys suck or anything like that. I'm just saying that you guys are taking us lightly, and that's what's going to be your Achilles heels this Saturday when we come in there and pull off the upset. Oh, my phone's ringing. I got to get that in a minute. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and respond to the last vid maker, Gabriel the Pats fan. He proposed a bet. He said he would give me a jersey if we won, which I think is fair. And then he turned around and said, well, I kind of feel bad for you because we're going to win. So I'm going to propose a hat bet to you. So I have to pay him a hat, which is like $35. I mean, I wear fitted caps, as you can see. They're about $35, $40. I mean, I don't have a problem with a fitted cap. So he's basically putting up his jersey against my hat. So basically it's like 100% versus 30%. I felt that was really a fair bet. I couldn't turn it down. So Gabriel the Pats fan, if you're watching this video, I accept your bet. He said if you're confident in your team, he had to reiterate that 3 or 4 times. If you're confident in your team, you'll accept the terms. I accept the terms because I said in the first hate week, I said I'm more confident in this team now than I was in week 3. And I know we can go in New England and win. If the defense plays really well, gets to Brady, gets the stops, sort of similar to week 3, even in divisional round playoffs, I think Tom Brady's first 3 series were all 3 and outs. If we could get something like that going just to kind of stir that pot up, if the Texans can get the stops on defense, that's going to help the offensive out so much. You're going to see D-Hop like you did in week 3 when he's making those one-hand catches, acrobatic. He was making those gymnastic-like catches going out of bounds. You're going to see more of that this Saturday. Will Fuller, he's proven himself as a rookie, in my opinion. I think, he has probably a lot more drops than he should, but I think he's not going to be able to. In other words, his problem is dropping the balls. We all know he drops a lot of passes. If he can correct those mistakes going into this game, it's going to help move the chains, help get us more first downs, help the offense rolling. The run game, I think Lamar Miller in week 3 alone, I think he almost had 100 yards rushing, if I'm correct. I think he had somewhere around the line of like 68 yards or 70 yards. I know, I think New England's got a number 4 ranked defensive rush or something like that, and their pass rush is like 6. I don't know. It's just some number in the top 10. They say New England's the number 1 defense. I disagree. I think we got the number 1 defense. I think our defense is better than yours, to be honest with you. I just think if you got an offense that's going to keep scoring, your defense doesn't really have to put up a big stellar performance. This New England's defense is not the same defense it was in the early 2000s. Not the same defense. I mean, you got some good players on defense, don't get me wrong, but it can be beat. And it will be beat. You guys will lose this Saturday. You guys keep overlooking us. You just think you're going to win this game. I see the little comments in the bottom other than trolling me. They're like, oh, yeah, we're already looking on to the AFC Championship game. Go ahead, overlook us. But this Saturday, as soon as y'all motherfuckers lose, y'all going to be like this in y'all crow video. Y'all going to be like, why don't y'all do that in y'all's crow video? I want, hey, I know y'all got girlfriends and all that. Why don't you and your girl like this in the video? I accept your bet, Gabriel, Pats fan. I accept it. Byron, a Pats fan, I know you're watching. You will lose on Saturday. Little brother's going to smack big brother in Deshaun Parks. Make sure you pay homage to Roe now. Make sure you pay homage to Houston for using our music. And not only that, it doesn't matter if you have Jacoby Brissett or Tom Brady. Your system in place alone makes these players strive. We all know that. I think that this defense and the way that the offense is playing well, this is a different team than it was then. And now it's playoff form. So now we've already had the experience of losing divisional games. We're 0-2 in the division all time in our 15-year career history here. All right, we haven't made an AFC Championship game since 1978, 1979 under the tutelage of Dan Pastorini and my boy, the best running back of all time, Earl Campbell. 1976, 1977, University of Texas, Heisman Trophy winner. Just had to put that out there. And also, AFC Rookie of the Year, 1978. It'll be our first AFC Championship appearance since 79. Yep. And I wasn't born then. But it's okay, though. I follow my history. I know my history. So anyways, I accept your bet. Deshaun Parks, Byron, you guys, Gabriel Pat, you guys are so full of yourselves. You just keep overlooking us. And I want you to do that. I want you to do that. Billy Bob and Ty, they know what's Tyson and Billy Bob. They haven't dropped videos yet, but they know what's good. They know what's up. They know. They're like, damn, that Texans team sure scratching y'all's head. Y'all motherfuckers. That's what y'all gonna look like in y'all's crow. Why don't y'all do that in y'all's crow when y'all lose? It's over. I say Texans win 27-17. I mean, I got some trolls who are like 50-0, blah, blah, blah. You guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. You can say Brock Osweiler sucks all you want, but in all reality, you know and I know that he's not as bad as you're saying he is. Matter of fact, I got his jersey coming in the mail. And as soon as y'all going to be begging for a Brock Osweiler jersey, and get one in your own team colors today. A Brock Osweiler. So you can get a Patriots Osweiler jersey, a Steelers, or whatever, in your own team colors. So anyways, I'm out. Texans winning a big upset. Defense plays well together. We already know you're going to stack the box. You're going to place two safeties outside. You're going to play that Tampa 2 defense. Good luck. Good luck. We're going to get short passes. I know you're going to try to force us to a lot of 3-and-outs and think, oh, we're just going to drain the defense out. Defense going to be gassed up. No. By the time the second half, we'll probably have at least 14 points on the board. Ain't going to be a flat 0. This time, I'm already feeling this playoff fever, and I have the confidence that I know this time, third time is a charm, we can go in New England and win. Oh, yeah, and somebody threw that stat out there. I think it might have been Gabriel, the Pats fan. He said, oh, we're 7-1 all-time. Or it might have been Deshaun Parks, one of them two. Said, oh, we're 7-1 or 6-1 all-time. Brady 6-1. Well, you're about to go 6 or 7-2. One of the two. So you guys drop that L for me real quick and hold it up like that. Put that, yeah. Yeah. I'm out.